Hi, I'm Doc Bott, and this week's poem is called Human Blood. I've stitched up a goat with her guts hanging low, and I've dug maggots from wounds where no maggots should go. I've braved pus and blood with a surgeon's aplomb, as long as the patient is not somebody's sweet mom. You see, I'm a vet. I fix critters, not kin. If you're bleeding red, you best not drag me in. For animal gore, I can face like a knight, but one drop of blood from a person, and I just might white out and crumple like old barnwood beams, flat on the floor in a puddle of dreams. Now picture this day, bull snorting and wide, 2 tons of Charlet swaying from side to side. Old Sheldon, their owner, a sweet older guy, with a cane in his grip and a twinkle in his eye. He helped me corral him into the pen and said, "Hey, we best be fertility testing him." I turned for supplies, and then I turned back. But Sheldon was gone. Not gone like pretend. He'd collapsed in the alley, no warning at all, with a bull just inches from stomping on his head. My vet brain short-circuited. This wasn't the drill. I dove through the gate with a stomach of swill. I hoisted him up, got him out of the lane, my heart pounding louder than a runaway train. I called for help, and I found his heartbeat a mess. Started first aid, though I must confess that while I was calm, collected, and quick, inside I was praying, "Doc Bott, please don't get sick." The EMTs came and whisked him away, sirens a-screamin' down Main Street that day. Then some fool in a Prius near clipped their front end, and I nearly passed out there. I ain't kidding, my friend. I paced like a rooster, just flapping and fried, wiping cold sweat from down my backside. Somehow, thank heaven, old Sheldon pulled through, and that night he joked from his bed with a laugh or two. He said, "Doc, I'm lucky that you were around." I said, "Well, I'm just glad you're still above the ground." "You stayed so calm," he abided and added with pride. But he didn't see the panic that I hid deep inside. But deep down I knew if the roles were reversed and my nose had been bleeding, I'd be fully immersed, flat on my back like a goat in distress. 'Cause human blood, that puts me under duress. Sir, if you're a pig with a prolapse or a gash, or a cow with a cut from a barbed wire clash, I'm your guy. I'll be calm, I'll be slick, but if you start bleeding, you'd better move quick. Call 911 or your brother or your third cousin Todd. Just don't count on me when your hemoglobin is odd. I'll pray, I'll support, I'll pace, I'll hope, and I'll fret. But for human repairs, trust an MD and not this vet.